Hey guys, it's Laura and today I'm going to be doing books I want to reread. I don't know if there's many people out there who like to reread books, but I never used to. But then I had one of the series which I'll be mentioning, I just loved it too much so I had to reread it, and then ever since I've loved rereading books. So yeah, I have a few on this list, so I'm going to get into it. So the first book on this list is the Gala Girl series, and I absolutely adore the series. I have reread it 5 times now, or I have read it 5 times now, and oh my god, it's just perfection. And I'm sure many of you have heard of me talking about this book, but in case you have not, this book about a girl called Cammy who goes to an all-girls school for spies. And if that doesn't intrigue you, I don't know what will. It is such an amazing read, and as the book series goes on, it gets better and better, and I just love it. I love the action, I love the friendship, I love the romance, I love everything, and I want to reread them all now, like I really do, but I can't for different reasons. But I'm just like, this is one of the reasons why I'm so excited for summer, so I can reread this series. Like, as sad and weird as that might sound, that is one of the reasons. But yeah, I just like love it so much. Plus, I met one of my best friends through this series, so there's another reason why you should pick it up, because you could meet some amazing people by reading this. So yeah, there you go. There's a reason. Okay, but yes, I absolutely adore it and will be rereading this series for the rest of my days. The next book series, it is a trilogy rather, that I really love rereading and really need to reread again soon because I haven't read it in ages. It's the Hunger Games series. I loved it. This is what got me into becoming a fangirl, as a sense, because when I read Gala Girls, I read Gala Girls before I read this, and I wasn't aware of like how there was like a bunch of fangirls and bookworms and all that jazz, because Gala Girls isn't at that big of a fandom. Hunger Games, of course, is due to the films, Jennifer Lawrence starring in them, and of course Jennifer Lawrence is his big actress now. So yes, I've discovered Hunger Games, and again, I met like one of my best friends through this trilogy. Like seriously, this is how I met my 2 best friends, through books. That says a lot about me, doesn't it? Yeah, I love this book series so much, and of course, many of you know what this is about. It's about a gal called Katniss who basically lives in the world called Panem, and each year the kids from the age of 12 to 18 get picked, or reaped rather. Is that the right term? I think so. They get picked to fight to the death, basically, and Katniss' sister gets picked and she volunteers, and it goes from there. So yeah, I'm sure many of people have read this series, but I absolutely adore it. And in case you're wondering, Catching Fire is my favourite. But yeah. I apologise, by the way, if I'm speaking really fast or really weird or whatever. Like, I can't hear myself properly. Anyway, next book in this list is the Mortal Instruments series. I read this over the summer last year and I adored them so much. I think it's definitely one of my favourite series. In fact, I think if I had to choose my top 3 favourite series, it would be the 3 I've just mentioned. Like, I absolutely adore this so much. I love every single character. I mean, even the villains in this book series, you just love how good of a villain they are. You might not necessarily love them, but you love how good of a villain you are, unless you are somebody I know. And I know you're watching, so you know who you are. Anyway, so this series is basically, it's about Shadowhunters, and Shadowhunters are half angel, half angel, oh please say it right, half angel, half human. They're Nephilim, and I'm pretty sure that's half angel, half human. I've just lost my mind. Anyway, and it's basically about a girl called Clary who meets a bunch of Shadowhunters, and I can't really explain what this series is about, to be honest with you. Oh, here you go. Clary Frey is seeing vampires in Brooklyn and werewolves in Manhattan. There you go. Vampires, werewolves, fairies. It's got the whole package. Like, if this is just fab. I absolutely adore it, and the romances in this book are so cute. It makes me want to cry. I love them. Okay, I'll start fangirling. Yes, okay, I want to reread this soon. The next book that I want to reread, I only read this year, and that is By Your Side by Casey West. I read this back in February, and I'm almost finished the book that I'm currently reading, way ahead of my schedule, and I'm seriously considering repicking this up. Like, it might happen. So, you've been warned, this could appear on another CBR within, like, 2 months of it appearing on the last one, but yeah. I love this so much. It's about a girl called Autumn who basically gets locked in a library, and of all people she gets locked in a library with, she gets locked with Dax Miller. And Dax Miller is basically the bad boy, or the loner of like the school. Nobody speaks to him, he doesn't really have any friends, and she tries to get him to open up to her, and she forms this friendship with him. and it goes from there, and it is so cute. It's so relatable. Just the character Autumn is so relatable to, like, I think quite a lot of teenagers especially. And you know what? Who doesn't want to be locked in a library with a boy? Come on. Who? Yeah, okay. Anyway, I really, really love this, and I think it was such a cute, easy read as well. So I'm really, really looking forward to rereading this very soon. It could be literally like this coming week I reread this. We don't know yet. Series I want to really reread is, it's a bit strange. I haven't actually finished it, and that is the Lunar Chronicles. I'm currently reading Cress, and I literally yesterday I read 249 pages. It was a good day. Anyway, I am literally just over halfway through this book, and it's so good. The boys, like, so far I've got Kai, Wolf, and Thorn, and each one of them has like this, they're just perfect in their own way, and I just adore them. And literally, especially Cress, now that the Cress has more characters involved, you just like literally so much is happening, and it's so amazing. And I'm just I haven't even finished this one, and I haven't even read Winter, and Winter's like 800 pages long. But I know for a fact that I'm going to reread this as soon as I finish Winter. Like, maybe not as soon, but yeah. When I finish Winter, I'm going to reread this series because it's just so amazing. And this has made me want to read more retellings, because this is the first, like, retelling series, or just retellings in general, that I've actually read. And by the way, in case you were wondering what this is about, the Lunar Chronicles is about Cinder. You've got Cinder, which is the first one. It's a retelling of Cinderella. You have Scarlet, which is a retelling of Little Red Riding Hood. Cress, which is a retelling of Rapunzel, and Winter, which is a retelling of Snow White. And I am super, super excited to finish this book. I'll probably finish it tomorrow or Tuesday. I'm not too sure, but yeah, I'm very excited about it. The next series, again, I have yet to finish, and that is the Throne of Glass series. I haven't even read Empire of... I haven't even read Queen of Shadows, but Throne of Glass was at the very bottom of the pile, so I just picked this one up. But Throne of Glass series is about a girl called Selena, who is an assassin, and she basically competes in a competition to get her freedom, because she's been imprisoned in a camp called Endovia, and the world is just so amazing and just so, like, wow. Like, that is what I'm going to describe this as, wow. So I have decided that from the last book in this series comes out May next year, I believe. So I have decided that I'm going to start from January. I'm going to read Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, Heir of Fire. I'm working this out. Queen of Shadows, Empire of Storm, and then the next one, which comes out in May. I think I worked that out right. Might not have, but who knows. I'm not rereading Assassin's Blade though. That's not happening. I can't deal with that. No. Anyway, I love this series so very much. I'm very excited to read Sarah J Maas's other series as well. So yeah, this is on the list because I'm going to forget what happened by the time I come around to it next year as well. So that's another reason why I'm rereading it. The next book on this list that I hope to reread very soon is My Life Next Door by Huntley Fitzpatrick. I read this last June, I believe, and oh my god, it is such a cute contemporary, and that's basically what a good contemporary needs. It needs to be cute and fluffy and nice and easy to read, and this definitely was. This is about a girl called Samantha who basically lives next door to these Garrett, and the Garrett family is a big family, and they are messy and unorganised, while Samantha's life is planned out for her. And one day she meets Jace, who is of course Jace Garrett, member of the family, and he basically comes up to her, and she starts to get to know them, and she realizes they're not as bad as her mother told her they were, because she like kind of just thought, like, agreed with her mother, like, oh, they're so annoying. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, this was a really cute read, and honestly it's so easy as well. Like, it was just perfect, and I think I could probably reread this in a day anyway, so it really wouldn't take up that much time. So I'm very excited. And there's a character called George. He's so cute. He's like the little brother, and he is absolutely adorable. So he is another reason why I want to reread this. But yeah, I have actually reread little bits. Don't know if I'm the only person who does that. Goes through books they've already read and rereads little parts they remember and loved. Don't know if I'm the only one who does that. Please let me know if you do it too. Okay, so yes, I'm very excited to reread this. The next book on my list, and most of you probably expected, was Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. I read this, I love this, it is one of my favourite contemporaries of all time. Etienne St. Clair is the definition of perfection, just saying. Okay, Anna and Etienne are just so cute, and they're really, like, the build up was just like, just hurry up and get together. We know it's going to happen. I mean, there's one little bit that I was a bit like, ugh, about, but I don't really care. I'm going to read this because Etienne is cute. Anna and Etienne are just perfect. Their definition of perfect. I mean, it's a little cringy, but you know, you need a bit of cringe sometimes, don't you? So I'm very excited. I mean, I won't be rereading the second two in the series because I didn't like them as much, but I'm definitely going to be reading this and I'm definitely going to do it over the summer. I hope. And the last book on this list is Caraval by Stephanie Garber. I'm going to reread this book because I loved it for starters. Also, can we just admire this pretty cover? Like, admire it. Okay. First, I love this book. I thought it was magical. It was fabulous. The world is incredible. The characters were perfect. And the sister relationship was just like goals. Like, really. That's what I'm going to describe them as. But yeah, from the ending, I believe this will be a series, if not a duology, which is, you know, kind of the same thing. But yeah, anyway, there's going to be more than one book from the ending, I believe. And if you know that for definite, please tell me because it's stressing me out. But yeah. So, by the time that comes out, I think I probably would have forgotten a lot of what happens. My words are just not coming out. A lot of what happens in this book. So I think I'm going to reread it before I pick up the second one, because I hate when I've not read a book for a long time. That's what happened with Air of Fire, and that really down like the whole excitement of it. Because I read Crown of Midnight in like October, and then I didn't read Air of Fire until like February, March, sometime like that. I think it was February. Anyway, basically a long time passed and I forgot what happened, so I was very confused for the first half of the book. But yeah, so I'm definitely going to be rereading this before the second one comes out. So I'm very excited about it actually, because this was just fab. So they are all the books that I plan to reread, and I hope I will be rereading them very soon. I definitely will be rereading some of course I won't, due to the fact that I haven't even finished the series yet. But yes, I'm very excited. Let me know some books that you want to reread in the comments, because that would be cool. Yeah, okay. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you again soon with another video. Bye guys!